So you've been seeing people make 1,000x's, 10,000x's, a million x's, whatever you want to call it on Solana Memecoins. Well, what if I told you there's a trading bot out there that can streamline the process and make the entire thing easier for you? In this video, we're going to teach you the best ways to use Photon, the trading bot that all your favorite meme coin experts are leveraging to get an edge on the market. So this isn't going to be a traditional video, to be honest. We're going to be going through exactly how to leverage Photon from start to finish, what the tools are, what the tips and tricks are, the best ways to actually navigate the platform. All done in hopefully less than 10 minutes. So what we got right here is Photon. This is the sniping, selling tokens, lightning speed transactions that everybody's using on Solana when it comes to trying to be a first mover's advantage. So of course, you got to start, you connect the wallet. What happens next is it creates a new custodial wallet for you. So you actually transfer funds in and out of this wallet, and Photon manages this. This way, you don't have to worry about things like auto approval. It stores all your tokens. It just makes the entire process easier. So when you get to this screen, you're going to generate this private key. Of course, when you slide this, you do not share this because this key is exactly what you got to keep handy. It's much like a private key. It's a way for you to actually know what the wallet is. Use the wallet, import it into your favorite wallet like Phantom Wallet, Soulflare, whatever it is that you use. So now that you can actually export, send tokens to and from, streamline the process outside of Photon, and you have access to it. So now it's in your custody. As we get past this and dive into the platform itself, this is where the most fun begins. So you can see our Photon wallet currently has 0 SOL in it. We're going to have to deposit a little bit of cash, a little bit of money to start trading on Photon. So what we're going to do here is we're going to send 1 Solana, singular Solamo, into that wallet, okay? 1 single Solamo. All right, now that we can check that balance, I've sent 1 SOL in and we're good to go. Now we can start trading. So once we dive into Photon, this may look scary. They got a bunch of great tool tips. I recommend going through and reading them. But I'm also going to show you a couple tools, tips, and tricks to make sure you have an edge on the market today. So you can see new pairs. It's when tokens launch every 24 hours. It's only a 24-hour running total of all the new pairs on Solana. Right now, Solana's seeing about 1 million new tokens a day. So trust me, you got a bunch of stuff that you can be trading. As we keep taking a look, you can see your wallet balance, withdraw and deposit more funds. Inevitably, you're probably going to blow up some cash, but luckily, you can quickly deposit more funds and keep the money train rolling. So from here, settings to see that we have conditions to make sure our trading is optimal. Quick buying, so if we don't even want to go and look at the chart, we can just buy right from this page. And then of course, searching for tokens. Token addresses, names of tokens, really easy to enter and check things out. We're going to be going through all of this as well, just to help show you what's going on. We can see trending stuff, opportunities, 1 minute, 5 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour. They give you everything you could possibly want here. And you can even export this to mobile through a QR code to trade this wallet in real time without needing to connect a wallet from like a Phantom Mobile or some other mobile app, which is dope. It's absolutely electric. So where do we start? First things first, we're going to just, take a look at our wallet balance. We transferred 1 SOL in. We got these priority fees. It's ways to streamline, speed up that whole process. Where I start is new pairs. And before I get into new pairs, I like to check my settings to make sure my bot is opportune for this. You'll see right now slippage is 20%. Because tokens move so quickly, they actually have a great explanation right here on the right on what slippage is. It's worth reading. Go do a little bit of research to help you understand slippage. If you sell a token, in this case, I may lose 20%. If I buy a token, I may get 20% less of what I was actually trying to buy here. Now, the nice thing that you can turn on here, and what I recommend turning on, is smart MEV protection. All right, you want smart MEV protection on because sandwich attacks, where bots come in and actually force that slippage on your hand. With this, you can actually stop it, and it saves gas fees on failed transactions. So I always turn on smart MEV protection. The other thing is priority fees here. When the chain is busy, you can turn up these priority fees to get a transaction through quicker. So if a ton of people are trading, we can crank it up to 0.03. 0.02 is 2 times the normal fee. You don't need anything more than that. Additionally, bribery amounts. So this is a way to get your transaction through much quicker. So if we currently have it set at 0.01, we can set it to 0.02. All of these little subtle things help you go quicker, buy tokens faster, force the hand, just get active. So what I actually like to do here is I'll normally set my slippage to about 10%. 10% on quick buys. Quick sells, same thing, 10%. And I like to up my priority fee, 2.02. I leave the bribery amount flat. I don't mess with these customized sell transactions. I leave those as is. Since we only have one SOL in this wallet, we're just going to leave them as is. But if you're trading with some bigger bankrolls, all of these are predefined and can be adjusted as needed. Let's save those settings and we're ready to rock. We're ready to buy some tokens. We're ready to get active in the ecosystem. So now as we take a look at new pairs, this is every single new token on Solana. And you can see how quickly it's moving. Bunch of stuff buying, bunch of stuff being created all in real time. The things that I look out for here. What's the liquidity? What the initial liquidity is, so how much funds are put in that liquidity pool, what the market cap is, and then transactions. I love the transaction counter. If I'm seeing stuff with heavier buys versus sells, that means that potentially price could go up. So I could even look at something like this RS coin here, Ready Swap Sol, 996,000, almost a milli. But you'll notice they have some good metrics here for you to understand what's happening. The LP is not burned, which means somebody could rug us. They could pull that 2.5 liquidity pool immediately, and we get nothing. Token goes to zero, you're smoked. Top 10 holders is not less than 15%, so a whale could dump on you and you're just smoked again. So these are the things I always look for. I like to see mint auth disabled, freeze auth disabled, the LP is burned. And to be honest, I'm not as worried about the top 10% of token holders. I usually need the liquidity to be burned so that a dev cannot rug me and I lose everything. The other thing that you can do here is with dexes, we can see where tokens are launched. So if I want to trade on Pump.fun, the most notorious dex right now, we can just turn it off, apply it. Now there's no more Pump.fun tickers. Similarly, I can turn only Pump.fun tickers on and really get crazy in here. Really get just out of control on what these tickers are. And of course, there's some that are not safe for work, so I do apologize for that. But the other thing here that we can start to look at is the filtering. So how do we start to find the right tokens? We can actually make sure tokens that show up have all of these caveats, including one social media channel, which means someone usually has to care a little bit more. Does it have a website, a Twitter, a Telegram, the big three that most people need? So we can apply all of those, and now it actually hones in even more. We can see there's been some ugliness here, but way less tickers when we actually put all of those on. Way less. And you'll notice if I turn off with at least one social, the Pump.fun tickers come popping out again. All right. Top 10 holders is actually probably the other one we got to remove. And now we got a little bit better granularity here. So we can see a bunch of tickers over the last few minutes. Even this one. We got Jeffrey Epstein at 8K market cap. Millie cooking right now. So if we wanted to dive into a ticker and start to look at it, let's take a look at Millie here. Made 15 minutes ago, 59K liquidity, almost at $1 million market cap. I do have some concerns about it. So let's go back to the new pairs. We can see it's actually not too shabby. I will say not too shabby for a ticker. And the other thing is if we wanted to search for tickers, so if I wanted to buy MOG, you know, you can see some stuff on there. Of course, like Bonk is the one everybody knows. So if we wanted to see Bonk, there's a bunch of Bonks. A lot of Bonks. So we can go and take a look at Bonk, sitting at a $2.4 billion market cap. And on this page, this is where we get a bunch more data to actually trade the tokens. So if we go out to like 12 hours, we can see dating all the way back to when Bonk launched, January 24th, right when Solana needed it the most. As we take a quick peeksy-weeksy at this and start to understand what's been going on with our good friend Bonk. We can take a look below, see all transactions that are happening in real time as people are buying and selling the token. We can see if we hold any of these, and if we don't, so be it. Top traders, so who's made the most? A $2.4 million trade on Bonk by this specific wallet. And as you click it, it'll actually take you to the Sol Scan itself. So you can get a ton of information from Photon in real time and just really understand the market and get an edge on this. But circling back to Photon, I want to keep looking at this. There's 729,000 holders, and we can see what the largest holder accounts are, letting us know if whales are in it, how that's going, all the fun stuff, you know, letting you start to dissect. We can even dive in and start looking at these wallets too, seeing what other tokens they may hold. So this is most likely an exchange. They're holding a ton of dog with hat, book of meme, almost 300 million in USD, bunch of stuff. Helps us start to make sense of what's going on with the chart. So if we wanted to degen, if we wanted to get crazy on some pairs, let's go and actually buy a token. We've gone through all the analytics. We've talked about what settings I use. We've talked about what filters I use, how to switch on dexes and all that good stuff. So all of this just at a really high level, speed running through it so that you can get in and start messing around with Photon in real time. We got one soul in a dream right now. So let's find a ticker that we want to buy. Let's turn off all this good stuff, you know, because LP not being burned, what that actually means, and you'll notice, if we don't filter off that LP burn, if we filter off everything, we should get way more Pump.fun tickers. Way more Pump.fun tickers. Ooh, and we don't. Oh, it's because I have Pump.fun turned off. I'm an idiot. So let's take a look at just Pump.fun right now and get a little weird. Get a little weird at this. Get a little strange, get a little interesting, and buy a Pump.fun ticker so that you can see how we're buying something with a ton of volume pretty early on, getting active. So we got each'em here. We got, and the main thing I look for here is this row, transactions. So alpha down here has got 65 transactions, 65 buys, 41 sales, 106 total. I don't like the market cap only being about 10K with that many transactions though, so I'm probably going to pass. As we keep scrolling, I like to try to find, and you know what I'm actually going to do here? Let's use this in real time. So you can see that we can adjust by current liquidity, total volume, and even market cap. So minimum market cap I want is 10,000, which means that there's been a decent number of transactions here. So let's apply that, and now we can see only market caps at 10K. So like right here, we got bigger cap, 14K market cap. Oh, and now kind of moving a little bit, 13.7. Sitting at a 22.7. Ton of transactions on that one. Vape. Bunch of, and these are even popping in real time. So this one just launched 20 seconds ago. Cowie. 19 transactions, 14 buys, 5 sells. Bigger cat still rallying. We're going to get into bigger cat here and show you what we're doing. We may lose this soul. So on this though, you'll notice if I actually move this over, because I want you to see something here. I want you to be able to see something here. On the holders page, let me adjust where my camera is a little bit. We're going to go up to the top left because there's something I want you guys to see. We can see the dev account. The dev that launched the Pump.fun token, we can actually understand how much of the token they still own, which is great to know. So right now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to buy 0.69 SOL. And what I could do here is quick buy. So I have a low bribery, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. They have higher successes if you go with that. We're in for 0.69. So now that we're in, we can actually see a bunch of really interesting stuff happening in real time. We can see what my percentage is. I'm down about 20%. I'm getting killed. Down about 16%. It moves volatilely. I didn't really like the fill we got. It shows my remaining balance here, what we spent, and now we're going to watch this chart a little bit. Since we're on that, we can go to the 1 minute chart and see how it's trading. We got a couple buys coming in. We're at 20K market cap, only down about 5%, so we're not doing too shabby. All right, I like to look at the 1 minute charts on these. I'd like to watch down here to see if the dev is selling. Let me actually move me up just slightly so that you can see more of the page. Here we go. So I like to watch down here for if the dev's selling or not, because if the dev sells, this token goes to 0. That's the main thing that you got to watch out for. The benefit is I can sell my whole bag in as little as 2 clicks. I said 100% instant sell, and we're just going to leave it here. Ooh, so a big red candle. Dev still hasn't sold though, so we're going to hold strong. We're going to see if we lose this one soul in real time or not. Oh, the dev sold. Dev sold. Dev sold. Dev sold. Oh god, the dev sold. Notice how the dev is now out in this bottom section. So you just watched the dev dump on my head in real time. We just lost sold for 0.25, 0.69. We lost 0.4 sold. So in real time, you just watched the benefit of Pump.fun dumping on a bozo's head. But I was able to get out before it inevitably went absolutely to 0 because the dev had sold. So now we can go back, take another look at new pairs, see what we're getting into. Of course, you just watched your boy lose some cash in real time. In some real time. So the benefit is I can still deposit money, can still have some fun with this. It's very chaotic. You're gonna lose a bunch of money chasing tickers, trying to do a bunch of stuff on this. Listen. It's gonna happen. But the benefit of this is because we already had our predefined settings, I could get out fairly quickly. Didn't just get absolutely torched, which is the best part. That's the best part. That's kind of the nice thing. I guess. We can keep looking for tickers though, but that's actually your job. So I hope in this video you may have learned a thing or two. We went through every way to actually navigate Pump.fun, the settings that I use, how to find the right tickers, and I actually like that ticker, but I lost money in real time. So that's your chance to go do some research, find some parameters that you actually like, find some things that make sense to you to ape tickers, buy some tokens. All in all, Photon is a great tool. It can help you get in and out of trades really fast, can help you find new tickers, can help you find what's pumping in this market. And if there's a ticker that's, difficult to find or BonkBot doesn't pick up, the benefit is Photon usually does. So Photon gives you that edge. I hope you learned a thing or two in this video. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. We'll catch you next time, and I appreciate you as always. Keep it easy.